Welcome to the Neighbors for Neighbors 2021 Holiday Special. We are bringing it to you right here from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Hollywood. We are so excited to be right here at this iconic resort. You know, the hotel is shaped like a guitar and it is spectacular. It really shows off at night when the lights dance in the dark. Right now, I am in the gorgeous new lobby right next to what is called the Oculus. Can you hear what's going on? Can you see what's going on? It's a beautiful choreography of music and a waterfall. And you can even dance if you want to, why not? Let me tell you what we're doing here. Neighbors for Neighbors has done a tremendous job this past year, kind of doing our own choreography, connecting those in need with those who can help. Since COVID hit, we wanted to make sure our South Florida neighbors got exactly what they needed. And for us, that translated to about $2.7 million in help. We partnered with public companies, nonprofit companies, and two that really stand out are FarmShare and Monet. We partnered with them for the second year in a row to serve 2,000 people at one of the most entertaining distribution sites you've ever seen. Starting with a day at FarmShare's warehouse in Homestead, volunteers from State Farm and T-Mobile packed up 2,000 boxes of non-perishable foods. Then a few days later, we packed up chicken, milk, fruits, veggies, and bags filled with essentials that were ready for the thousands of families who lined up hours before to fill their trunks and pantries with much-needed essentials.
We believe that you become successful or significant by helping others be successful and significant.
This is a day that is magical for me because we're not only giving away food, care packages, we have a party. We put together a party for our community. It's all about celebrating.
You know, the families and the volunteers who came to this event left with a huge smile on their face. A big thank you to Monet Gratitude. You know, it's corporate partnerships like that that really help us do what we do best, and that is connect those in need with those who can help.
So Neighbors has always been a great resource for us because they bring in partnerships that help these families during these trying times, especially during the holidays. Families are grateful because they don't have to worry about how the kids going to eat, whether the kids going to have a healthy meal or not. So that's always been great.
This year, that need for help challenged our community like never before. We all gathered together and tried to figure out how we could help with the tragic Surfside collapse. Neighbors for Neighbors, along with many other organizations, did what they could to help the survivors and those who lost loved ones in this tragedy. But there was really one group that totally stood out in our eyes, a small group of first responders. They were on the scene every day, in the heat, in the rain. They never gave up, and neither did we. Our goal was to bring them a little respite in their day. With the help of Hoffman's Chocolates, T-Mobile, John the Baker, catering the event, Zombie Ice, and Starbucks, we brought them ice cream, chocolate, and pizza and snacks. And every morning, our friends at Starbucks brought them fresh coffee.
It's been a pleasure being part of this community. It's amazing how, when things happen, how we all rally around each other. And that's the way it should be. Hats off to those guys, all the work they've done. To actually find all the personal effects of the poor people that passed away there. Oh my God.
We can't thank our partners enough for coming to the aid of those working to help others. We have a saying at Neighbors for Neighbors, helping feels good. And this is one of those times where it could not be more true. And we are so happy we were able to raise more than $300,000 for this team of first responders and able to fund 2 years of long-term recovery through Friend, Miami-Dade's long-term recovery organization. It's the most wonderful time of the year to team up with Hoffman's Chocolates, Tri-Rail, and T-Mobile, and that's exactly what we did for the 29th annual Adopt a Family for the Holidays program. This year, we were able to adopt almost 600 families by collecting about $350,000 that we donated in meals and, of course, great toys for the kids. And to bring awareness to this program, we hit the streets with our friends at T-Mobile in the annual Christmas on Las Olas event. It takes hundreds of people to adopt all of these families, almost 600 families. And one team that scored really big with us this year, the Miami Dolphins, of course. They didn't just jump in to help adopt families and buy gifts for them. No. They also helped deliver the gifts at the Hard Rock Stadium. And these are some of the biggest elves you've ever seen.
Truly, it's just a blessing to be able to impact the community and specifically partnering with Neighbors for Neighbors and also just the Miami Dolphins and being able to take the rookie class and adopt families for the holidays. It means the world to us.
It's honestly a blessing that we can come out here and have this one-on-one time with the families and just interact and try to make their day and also give them some Christmas spirit. So it's a blessing what we do here, and super grateful for the Miami Dolphins, super grateful for Neighbors for Neighbors. Yeah, we're having a great time.
And on top of it all, the Dolphins then invited all of the families to attend a Dolphin game. What a great way to spend the holidays. Coming up, Neighbors for Neighbors sends help to Haiti and helps a single mom after a fire right before Thanksgiving. We share those stories and more. Stay with us. Welcome back to the very beautiful and sunny Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Hollywood. Have you seen this before? Of course you have, because you can see it from miles around. Right here, this is the iconic, one-of-a-kind, guitar-shaped hotel. And if you haven't seen it in person, maybe that's a little something you want to put on your Santa wish list. And while you're here, check out one of the amazing restaurants, or maybe even a live show. And speaking of live shows, Neighbors for Neighbors put on their first Comedy for a Cause event starring the hilarious Brian Regan. The crowd was amazing, the show was amazing, and a big thank you to Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Hollywood and Hard Rock Live for donating everything, so we could put on this fantastic show.
I am just so excited because I'm a huge fan of Brian Regan, and I love doing things for good people who are doing good things for other people who need help.
hope I can provide a couple of laughs tonight. Hopefully the audience knows that that's why they're coming. I'd hate for them to just sit there and when I'm done say, hey, that was a great speech, pal. So I'm looking forward to having people come out and have a good time. The fact that it's also for a good cause is great. It's a win-win situation.
Absolutely.
Additionally, we owe a special thanks to South Florida Ford, FPL, UKG, Florida Advocates, Responsive Auto Insurance, Napala Yonta Attorneys at Law, Johnny Cuba, Hoffman's Chocolates, Bacardi, and All About Entertainment. With their support, this night was a huge success. The event was an amazing success. We raised tens of thousands of dollars and we donated it to a family at Christopher Columbus High School that was affected by COVID. So we wanted to help the student out. Why that school? Well, it's because that is comedian Brian Regan's alma mater. So we were happy to work with him and the school to make a difference in a family's life. And next year is Neighbors for Neighbors' 30th anniversary. So we will be doing something equally as grand for our anniversary celebration. You know, fundraisers like that allow us to jump in a time of crisis. And what makes Neighbors for Neighbors so unique is we stick around for the long-term recovery. For example, when the earthquake hit in Haiti in 2010, we immediately partnered with Team Rubicon and offered emergency relief. Now, all these years later, we've partnered with Food for the Poor, and we are still helping those families who are struggling.
I'm excited to stand in front of an incredible donation from Neighbors for Neighbors. Through their generosity, we've been able to purchase about 17,000 pounds worth of food products that will be going to Haiti in the next couple of weeks. This is just an incredibly important moment for all of us because Haiti needs your help so desperately, and it's in generosity like this that makes a world of difference in the lives of those who have such incredible needs.
If you'd like to extend our efforts, go to our website or text Haiti Fund to 41444 and the donation link will be sent right to your phone. Most times the crisis is closer to home. A woman named Zoila was at work when her house was engulfed in flames. Now, fortunately, her sons made it out safely, but everything else was a loss. CBS 4's Ashley Dyer reports.
Zoila's two sons were actually inside the house when the fire started. They tried to put out the fire themselves, but eventually the flames grew too large. They escaped to safety, leaving everything they owned behind.
At 10:30 on Sunday morning, Zoila Monzon was in Walmart shopping with her grandson when she received a call that would change her life.
I was in
Walmart and my kids called me and my two boys that were sleeping at the house and they were saying, the house is on fire, the house is on fire, we're on fire.
Zoila lived here with her two sons, her daughter, and her grandson. Her sons, Irvin and Steven, woke up to the smell of smoke.
It was in the roof, so after they left, it had started like smoking up a little bit more because it was in the roof.
Acting on instinct, the boys tried to put out the fire themselves, but quickly realized the flames were becoming too strong.
You know, just a rush in our body to like get out and everything, try to get out, and before we even get hurt.
The home they had lived in for years, a total loss.
We started feeling everything as soon as we got out. That's what we really started feeling like, damn, we lost everything.
The cause of the fire has yet to be determined. Zoila telling us her family is going through a tremendously difficult time.
We may
never have what we had, but at least I want a roof over our heads and to be able to move forward, especially my daughter with my grandson, that we keep fighting and we stay together as a family.
Neighbors for Neighbors and the Red Cross are working to help the family, providing them with a hotel for the next 2 weeks.
But we really need our community to come together for this family to
help provide everything that they lost.
For now, Zoila and her family are pushing forward, saying goodbye to this home.
That's all we had right there. That's what we built for us, you know, as a family.
Hoping soon they'll have another.
And this is a family that could really use some support and some help from the community, especially as the holidays approach us. If you'd like to donate, we have a link on our website. We're in Liberty City. Ashley Dyer, CBS 4 News.
Now, fortunately, Zoila is safe, and we are continuing the effort to help her replace everything she lost. Thank you so much to those of you who already donated. And if you at home would like to donate a little something, you can do so by texting Monzon Home Fire to 71777 or visit neighborsforneighbors.org. Speaking of neighbors, we have some great ones who are out there to help us out with Operation ELF, which is our Adopt-A-Family gift card drive. Thanks to State Farm and BBX Capital, we were able to give out tens of thousands of gift cards. Tens of thousands. That's on top of the 600 families we already donated. And our nonprofit partners were out there to spread the joy.
Happy holidays! My name is Jim Diaz, and I'm a State Farm agent in the beautiful city of Miami, Florida.
Hello, I'm Ellie Mills with State Farm.
Happy holidays! I am Michelle Green, a State Farm agent here in Lighthouse Point, Florida, Broward County.
Over the years, I've been a good neighbor, and I've helped participate in various community programs. One of those that is dear to my heart is the Neighbors for Neighbors ELF gift card program. We're here to help out families and children and put smiles on their faces. Visit neighborsforneighbors.org or text N4N ADOPT to 41444 for more information. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
They say it takes a village, but sometimes it takes a whole team. We're talking about the Miami Marlins, kind enough to adopt a number of families and deliver gifts right to their door.
I hope everybody's been good this year. Yeah, in the ballpark this year, right?
Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Many of the people that we serve don't have families. We're their family. So it's great that someone comes and gives them gifts, because the only gifts they get are what we buy them.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
So this is for you and your Oh my
I think to come to a facility like Mactown, as well as some of the other places we've been to, is just so heartwarming to see the kids, to see the families who are in need, and just the pure joy on their faces when we give gifts is huge for the entire Marlins family.
I'm happy I came back with my mom for Christmas.
Me too.
I thought I was gonna stay where I was at, but Mommy had made a way for us to come back home. So I'm happy, and I love Christmas too. And my sister's birthday is coming up, and mine's too.
And I love baseball.
I love baseball.
That's a blessing. You know, I'm grateful for everything, so thank y'all.
The Adopt-A-Family program really is a bright spot of the holiday season, and the Marlins just one of many, many groups that gets together to help out those in need. If you would like to be a part of this wonderful holiday tradition, you can do so by texting N4N ADOPT to 41444. It is never too late. Stick around, we have more holiday cheer coming your way. Welcome back to the Neighbors for Neighbors Holiday Special 2021. We are right here at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Hollywood. Check it out. This is called the Bora Bora Cabanas. You know, this is really a bit of an oasis here in Hollywood, nestled right in between Fort Lauderdale and Miami. And if you ever come, you're never going to want to leave. We thought it was the perfect location for our stories of hope and inspiration. Check out this cabana in here. You know, one of those stories we wanted to follow up with and tell you about was a man named Carlos Roque, you might remember. his roof collapsed in on him, and we were able to help him get his life back on track. We are happy to report he is living in a fantastic apartment. We are still in the process of getting him furniture and other things he needs, and most importantly, we were able to fix up his van, complete with a new wheelchair lift.
Life has been difficult for 55-year-old Carlos Roque. He has been paraplegic ever since he was shot in an armed robbery 26 years ago. Part of his apartment ceiling collapsed on September 6 at this home where he was living.
Today's move-in day for Carlos Roque. He's moving into his brand new apartment today to start his new life. Neighbors for Neighbors. I don't have enough words to thank you for everything that you have done.
Welcome home. Your new home, sweetheart. What do you think?
We received the vehicle. It wasn't in too good condition, but we were able to repair the hood, which was all rusted. We repainted it. We replaced the side sliding door, and we repainted the body panel.
Carlos calls us literally every week to say thank you. So in turn, we say thank you to those of you who donated to make such a difference in his life. We also say thank you to those of you who donated for our new Adopt a Family toy drive. We had hundreds of people come forward. This new program has been immensely successful. We'd like to give an even bigger thanks to the Graham Company's Main Street Miami Lakes, All My Son's Moving and Storage, and Shops of Midtown and the Fountains for hosting toy drives and helping us deliver everything to our partners. We had such a great time at the 36th Annual Main Street Festival of Lights, where we collected toys for Nicholas Children's Hospital.
So we're excited to bring back the 36th Annual Festival of Lights. It's a community event. Everyone looks forward to it. We light up Main Street, and it's just one of the things that we like to do to kick off the holidays.
Even more toys were collected at the Shops of Midtown and the Fountains and delivered by All My Son's Moving and Storage to our nonprofit partners at the Miami-Dade Foster and Adoptive Parent Association and Harmony Development Center.
Happy holidays from Summit Cuesta Montessori School.
Meanwhile, we'd like to share one of our sweetest gift exchanges with you. You might remember a couple years ago, we shot the holiday special right here at Hoffman's Chocolates, and it was delicious. Hoffman's Chocolates has been adopting families for several years now. Throughout the year, they brought in some friends and they helped adopt 34 families. This amazing group from Hoffman's Chocolates, It's Sugar, and the Altman's Company decorated special candy-covered trees.
We're going to decorate trees, no ornaments please, just candy. It was a huge hit last year. The families truly appreciated it. All the families that we adopt has a child with cancer.
And that's what Neighbors for Neighbors is all about. Connecting those in need with those who can help and bringing people together, because it's not always just money. Sometimes it's the kindness of strangers, a candy tree that makes it happen. So we're just so honored. I get choked up. Lois and I are criers. I'm like, don't make me cry. I'm like.
Each company had teams that shopped for gifts for each family, delivering them at special events with Santa. Finally, they hosted a Zoom gift opening so everyone could share in the joy of each child tearing through the paper of their hand-picked gifts. These very special families are from the Jessica June Children's Cancer Foundation and the Kids Cancer Foundation, which makes these adoptions even more special.
I personally, on behalf of BBX Capital, Hoffman's Chocolates, Altman, It's Sugar, I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We are so grateful that we got to spend this time with you guys. And I know it's going to be a wonderful holiday season for all of you. We love you. We love your families. And we thank you for letting us be part of your holiday season this year.
You know, hundreds of adoptions have happened all over South Florida in just the past couple of months. Some are very, very generous with their donations. Some give what they can, and some actually forego buying gifts for their families, and instead they decide to donate all those gifts for those who need it. So we thank you for the dollars you give, the time you give, and your resources. We also really want to thank our amazing partners who make this time of year so special. Thank you to CBS 4 and MyTV. Their partnership is like none other we've had. For 29 years, we've been a team, and we cannot thank you enough for your support. A special thanks to the Children's Services Council of Broward and Connect Familias. We thank you for your support of all of our programs. Lastly, to Berkowitz Pollock Branch for counting every donated dollar. From all of us here at Neighbors for Neighbors, I am Cynthia Demas. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us this year. Cheers to a wonderful holiday season. We'll see you next year.